I'm Bryson. I'm number 8, and I go to Bollywood Elementary.
Can I go? My name is Darian Webb. I go to Bollywood Elementary. My position is fullback and kicker. And I love you, Mom.
My name is Nicholas Weaver. I'm a linebacker. Go to Bollywood. Trojans, baby.
My name's Troy. I play safety, and I go to Bowerwood. Go Trojans!
I'm Robbie Bell. I play inside linebacker and go to the Bowerwood Elementary. Hi, Mom. My name's Matt Leather. I play quarterback, and I go to Bursley Elementary. 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Hi, I'm Chris Gadboys. I go to the Rosewood Elementary. I play running back and cornerback. Go Trojans!
My name is Ian Leatherman. I play running back and cornerback. I go to the Bursley Elementary. Go Trojans!
I'm Alex Messenger. I play center, and I go to Bowerwood Elementary. Go Trojans!
My name's Jordan. I'm tight end, and I'm a student at Sandy Hill Elementary.
My name's Ethan Riker. I go to Bursley Elementary. I play middle linebacker and wingman.
My name's Austin Gardner. I go to Bowerwood Elementary, and I play left guard.
My name is Tyler Scott. I go to Bowerwood Elementary. I play end and safety. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm Daniel Ray, and I'm right tackle.
I'm Kyle Vance Bronson, and I play right end, and I go to Pinewood Elementary.
I'm Vitaly Tiemann. I go to Bollywood Elementary, and I'm defensive tackle.
My name is Kyle Clark. I go to Bollywood Elementary. I'm number 33, and I play on offensive line.
I'm Alex Bass, and I go to Bollywood Elementary, and I'm defensive line.
Hey, my name's Xavier Austin. I play end on defensive end. Go to Sandy Hill Elementary. Go Raiders!
My name's Clay Strick. I play middle linebacker, and I go to Sandy Hill. Go Raiders!
My name is Austin McDowell. I am offensive end and defensive cornerbacks. I go to Rosewood Elementary. Go Raiders!
I am Seth Strout. I play in defensive tackle and offensive tackle. I go to Sandy Hill Elementary. Go Raiders!
Hi, I'm Carson Cunnan. I'm number 11. I go to Pinewood Elementary. I'm wing and corner on defense. Let's go Raiders! Come on, we gotta win!
My name is Nick Heisinger. I'm number 38. I play quarterback, and I go to Bowerwood. Love you, Mom.
My name's Nathan Voss. I play center, and I go to Bursley.
I'm Cal Crater. I play defensive end, middle linebacker, and sometimes no guard. And I go to Bowerwood. Go Raiders!
My name is Zach Frank. I play defensive line, and I go to Sandy Hill. Go Raiders!
My name's Dave Penofstal. I go to Bowerwood Elementary. I play offensive guard and defensive tackle. Go Raiders!
My name's Clay McCamey. I go to Sandy Hill. My number's 11. Go Raiders!
Hi, I'm Clay Hopkins. I go to Bowerwood. I'm number 57, and I play defensive tackle.
Spencer Gilda. God, and go to Bollywood, Jenison. Go Raiders!
My name is Jonas Smith. I'm number 25. I play running back and linebacker. Go Raiders!
My name is George Staley. I play O&D line, and I go to Jenison Christian Schools. Go Raiders!
My name is Ben Mast, and I go to Pinewood, and I play right end.
Hey, my name is Jim Grolsma. I go to Pinewood Elementary, and I play linebacker and running back. Go Raiders!
Hi, my name's Fred Cruz. I go to Sandy Hill Elementary, and my position is running back and linebacker. Bring it on, Trojans.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jenison Cub football. 5th and 6th grade divisional games on a beautiful Wednesday night in October. My name is Will Kaiser, and I'm here with Scott Jertle. And this is all being brought to you by WCET TV. Tonight, we have the Raiders versus the Trojans. The Raiders are dressed in gold jerseys, and the Trojans in maroon. Raiders coached by Mario Austin, Eric Cunnan, Kurt Grolsma. Trojans coached by Tom Bassett, Rob Bell, and Bob Harding. And Scott, what do you think? Couple of pretty good ball teams out here. This should be a very good game.
Boy, look at the size of these players out there.
Yeah, pretty big kids.
I didn't know they grew them that big in 5th and 6th grade, but they've got some guy, Little T, they call him the Little Tank. Watch for him, Alex Bassett.
Oh, yeah.
He's lining up there right by the ball.
Well, it looks like Ian Leatherman. Darian Webb kicking the ball. Nice kick, kind of ugly, bouncing around. Picked up, fielded by number 33. That's Japhet Cruz working around the left side. And he takes that ball back about 10 yards out to the 45-yard line where the Raiders will take over.
Chris Gradbois is on that tackle right now. Excellent job on the tackle. Gained a few, but looks like we're going to be ready to roll.
Well, this should be an interesting matchup. I know that both coaches have sought advice from other 5th and 6th grade coaches on how to improve both offensively and defensively and how to change some things so that they could surprise the other team. And it looks like coming out of full house backfield was the Raiders.
That was number 30.
Jim Grolsma.
Jim Grolsma, the running back on that one, off the left side.
Grolsma on the carry. Picks up about a yard.
Ran right over, right behind Strout. I'm sorry about that, Seth Strout. We'll get it right. By the end of the game, I'll get your name right, buddy.
Raiders coming out in the pro set, wing to the near side of the field. And the counter
we
is
got a fumble.
fumbled.
Yep.
I'm not sure.
Nick Heisiger recovered that one, the quarterback.
Nick is the quarterback?
That's what he was on that play, yes.
I don't have a whole lot of information. Nothing was provided by Coach Austin on the Raiders, so we're just going to have to fly by the seat of our pants on this one.
Well, we got 3rd down now, and we'll see what happens.
So Heisinger at quarterback. We know Grolsma is one of the backs. Who else they got back there? Yeah, they just handed off to him, whoever it was.
That was number
Cruz.
33.
Japhet Cruz on the carry.
And number 30 is the other running back there. Grolsma.
Yep. Cruz on the carry, picks up about 3 yards. Going to bring up 4th down. Take another look. Oh, yeah, there's a good look at it.
Nice cut back on number 33.
Beautiful camera work by our friends at WCET. 4th down and 4 yards to go. They are over midfield at about the 49, about maybe the 48-yard line. Into Trojan territory. And they had about 6 guys lined up in the backfield that time. Cruz is the ball carrier, tripped up. That's going to be a turnover on downs. That was a very unusual formation. I'm not quite sure what that was.
I don't know what that was either. I don't know if that one's in the book or it's something they made up to throw them off guard, but it didn't work that time.
Nope. Trojans take over on downs, 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line. Pretty good field position now for Bassett's Trojans, and let's see how they move the ball here.
I heard they have a secret playbook going today, so let's see how that works for them.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
All right. Well, let's see. Who do they have taking the snaps over there? To see how they come out. We have an official timeout right now. We have an equipment issue. Darian Webb's got to get his helmet attended to.
Darian Webb is their, his nickname is D. He's a very fast fullback and can deliver a blow like you wouldn't believe. He has his own sense of style when it comes to practice with, believe it or not, blue hair.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, D is one of the backs. It looks like Matt Leatherman, number 30, is the quarterback on the keeper, working around the outside, picks up about 2 yards, and takes a hard shot from Japhet Cruz.
There was an excellent block there by number 81, Ethan Reichart. Is that how you say his name there? Well,
Reichart.
Ethan Reichart. Excellent block on this left side, playing at the, looks like a wing position.
There's my other back. That's number 8, Bryson Alexander, lined up back there with D. Uh-oh, everybody took off before the snap. Little bit of miscommunication there. Mr. Messinger, Alex Messinger, the center, he thought the count was on 2. Everybody else thought it was on 1.
Hey, the running back number 8, Bryce Alexander, he lost his game for 2 games.
He lost his what?
His jersey for 2 games.
Oh, you're kidding me.
And they lost those 2 games.
Oh.
He's got it back on, so let's see what happens.
Ah, okay. Must have found it.
Yeah,
Maybe it was confiscated by the laundry monster.
That's right, or the teams that they were playing.
Matt Leatherman hands off to Bryson Alexander. They bump a little bit in the backfield. Play was slightly broken, but he picked up 3 yards anyway. Going to bring up 3rd down and 10 yards to go. They're back to the original line of scrimmage on the 48-yard line, which is where they started.
You think Bryson went and bought a new jersey, or he found his old one?
Oh, man, who knows? That's a pretty sharp-looking jersey. It either hasn't been worn a lot or he's got a new one. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Trojans have the ball 3rd and 10 from their own 48-yard line, and they line up in the double wing, and we got a whole bunch of movement. A little bit undisciplined tonight, Scott. This is not something I'm accustomed to seeing. These guys are self-destructing a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't often see this out of them.
Yeah, changing their offense a little bit, changing it up, might be in their head. Doesn't look like they're ready to play tonight, it doesn't. They called a timeout, so.
Did they? Okay.
Yes,
well,
there we go.
You know, you're under the lights. Some of these kids for the first time, they get the jitters a little bit. That's the way it goes. Well, this gives us a great opportunity to talk, number one, about our people out here, WCET, bringing us all the action tonight. We sure appreciate them doing this all the years they've been involved. And, Scott, would you touch on all of our wonderful sponsors?
Yeah, you bet. I hope someone brings some hot chocolate to our cameraman for WCTV. Those guys are freezing out there. We're the lucky ones up in the booth, so. We have Myers.
I'm not laughing, really. I'm laughing with you.
Yeah, we're not laughing at them. We're laughing with them. So if someone's got some hot chocolate, why don't you bring it out to them? We have Myers as one of our sponsors this year. Everybody knows Myers. They're great support this year for us. Along with Family Fare, they supplied some food for us during our tailgater. A little bit wet that day, but it was excellent time. Everyone had a good time there. Looks like we're going to start play up again there, Will.
Yeah, Trojans back out there. I think Coach Bassett just had to settle the boys down a little bit, tell them, hey, listen, I know we're under the lights and the wind is blowing, but let's set up that double wing and get after it. And toss to the motion man. That was Bryson Alexander. He's working around the outside. Got a blocker out front. Picks up about 5 yards, and now back again to the original line of scrimmage. Back to the 48-yard line they go. 4th down, though.
Now, we got a couple of Leathermans on this team. We got number 30 who made that pitch, Matt Leatherman.
Yeah,
and then we also have number 25, Ian Leatherman.
Oh, yeah.
The only way you could tell the difference, believe it or not, is the scar over his eye. Otherwise, his parents don't know which one's which. Now, that'd be a lot of fun on a date, wouldn't it?
I got to believe the parents know which one's which. Maybe the coaches don't know.
Maybe the coaches tell them wear white shoes and black shoes.
Yeah, I grew up with a friend who was a twin, and his dad named one of them Butt and the other one Head.
There you go. We'll have to ask his dad on that one.
Inside handoff to number 22, D. Webb. And D is not going to have enough for the first down, so it's going to be a turnover on downs at midfield, about the 49-yard line, and the Raiders are going to pick the ball up again. We'll see what Coach Austin has planned now.
Boy, do you think he has his blue hair underneath there?
Who, D?
D, yeah.
Well, he might have.
Yeah, don't know.
We'll have to look at after the game, see what he's got going on there. Well, I just see number 16, Tyler Scott, lining up on his defensive line position. Pretty tough kid down there, down at the D-tackle spot.
Well, they got the wind at their back. They have number 32, Jeffett.
Cruz. Fumble on the play. Fumble on the play. Heisinger, too hot to handle was the snap. That was an interesting formation they came out in, too. They had a single back, and they had a single wing on the far side and a slot man and a wideout on the near side.
I think they were setting themselves up to air it up a little bit. They have the wind at their back right now.
Oh, yeah, they may be.
They might be throwing.
Well, with that fumble, they lost about 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 14 with 3:20 left in the first quarter. And out of the shotgun, the inside handoff to number 30. That's Jim Grolsma, and a gain of about 4 yards on the play. Back to the original line of scrimmage now, 3rd down.
Robbie Bell on that tackle, their most versatile player. Has played at least 7 positions through the season, but right now he's playing an excellent position as a linebacker.
One of their other linebackers I saw sneaking around, patrolling out on the outside there was Nick Weber. He does a nice job out there.
Yep, number 5, Nick Weber. It's the hardest hitter on the team. Let's see if he's going to hit someone today.
Coming out of the full house with a little counter play. Nothing doing. Carson Cunnan was the ball carrier.
That was read excellently by number 16, Tyler Scott. Believe it or not, Tyler only weighs 62 pounds, but pound for pound, the best player on the team.
That's quite a compliment coming from that coaching staff and from you, Scott.
Thank you. I think Tom Bassett does a good job with these boys.
Cunnan split out on the far side. They're in punt formation here. He must be their gunner. Who's kicking the ball for him there, Scott? Can you tell?
I can't see the number there well.
Nice kick.
That was number 33 on the kick.
Jaffet Cruz on the kick, and that ball's still rolling. Holy cow, he got about 30 yards on that?
Yeah, well, at least, yeah.
Yeah, down to the 21-yard line.
Nice
sure
kick.
Did. Beautiful kick by Cruz, and finally we have a change of field position. We're not playing between the 40s anymore.
Do you think that was Cruz on the punt or Mother Nature helping that one out?
Well, he does have a pretty stiff wind to his back right now, and I'll tell you what, I'm sure he'll take any little help he can.
I've been seeing him do that all year long. He's got an excellent foot and did a great job on that one.
They actually, special teams is very difficult to produce at this level, particularly the punt team, and Coach Austin has got the Raiders geared up pretty good here, and they do a nice job with that punt. Here we come out of the pro set. I saw a little movement in the backfield. I think we're going to have a false start by one of the running backs.
I didn't catch which one that was.
Yeah. Well, I saw somebody leaning and then did a little hop, skip, and a jump, and flags, they went a-flying, so.
Oh, you're not going to pull one over on these officials tonight.
Pretty sharp characters, aren't they?
We're not going to call them old veterans, but we can call them old veterans. How's that?
Remains 1st down, 1st and 15 now for the Trojans. Matt Leatherman coming up under center, and Alexander going to the wing. They're going back to that double wing set. And I'm not sure who they got on the other wing there, but they give to No, they didn't give to Alexander.
Looked like number 81 there.
Ethan Reichart?
Once again, Ethan gets the ball.
Ethan Reichart on the carry. Now, is he lined up as the up back?
Yeah, no, I think he came out of the wing position
the other
on the right side, yeah.
Okay.
They say he's very aggressive on the field and great kid to have on the team. So he's not only a great football player, he's a great kid too, team player.
That's good to hear. Nice to hear.
Yeah, if your coach gives you compliments like that, you know he's a good kid because Tom Bassett's class act as far as coaching goes.
Alexander Reichart on the wings. Alexander in motion, and Leatherman's looking to pass. Got a man open. Oh boy, he had two guys open down there. He had Reichart and I believe that was D. Webb down there too.
I'll tell you what, Mother Nature hurt that one because you could tell he threw that one right.
Yeah, that pass just hung up,
It hung up in the air.
Well, we're down to the end of the first quarter, Scott. Pretty good ball game so far. A lot of back and forth, real defensive struggle.
Yeah, it's been a good one so far. Let me talk about a few of our sponsors, if you don't mind, Will, while we have a couple minutes.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, we have one of the coaches that was at our earlier game, Dr. Tyler Wolf. He's a newer sponsor of ours. If anybody needs any help, please give Dr. Wolf a call.
Yeah, you need a little dental work. That's Georgetown Dentistry.
Yeah, believe it or not, Will, he'll give football players free mouth guards. Anybody that goes into his office, all you have to do is go in. He doesn't charge you. He wants to do what he supports the varsity and JV and freshman teams with free mouth guards.
Oh, that's outstanding.
And then there's our friend Bob. Bob's been a sponsor for a long time at Bob's Butcher Block. Now with 2 locations. There's the original one down there in Jenison. And the other one is where, Will?
It's in Holland. I can't remember what the cross street is now. I think it's down near off of, maybe it's Quincy. I don't recall.
Bob's been around.
Google it, man. Google it.
There you go. He's been a proud sponsor of ours for a long time. Probably 20-plus years, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Yeah. Well, look at this formation.
Well, they go to a spread formation, and that looks very similar to what Coach Chuck Block runs out of the Steelers team, and that's a little bit of a wildcat direct snap to number 8, Bryson Alexander.
Boy, he picked up a few yards on that too, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he actually picked up about 7 yards on that. Going to bring up 2nd and 3. That's a very interesting formation.
57, Clay Hopkins did a great job on that tackle.
Now, when they go to that spread like that, that defense has 2 choices. They can either adjust and throw people out in coverage, and if they don't, by golly, you're going to have a mismatch.
Yep. Going against the wind, though, I'm surprised they're bringing 2 people out. Let's see if he changes up his defense a little bit. Oh, different offense.
Now he's going to go back to the double wing. That'll keep him guessing. Alexander in motion. The handoff to Alexander. He's going to work around the outside. Nice block by Leatherman to spring him on the inside.
Boy, that's nice when you have a quarterback that likes to block, too. That's amazing. Matt Leatherman. He's the one with the scar, if you want to know which Leatherman we're talking about. Coaches don't know, but I heard his parents do.
Well, here's a replay of it. Unfortunately, that was 4th down, and they're going to turn it over on downs. Didn't get quite enough on that. Got out to about the 29-yard line. They needed to get to the 31 for the first down. So this is going to be a change of possession. Ball on the 30, Raiders ball.
This has been a battle of the defenses, hasn't it?
Yeah, it sure has. Sure has. 9 ticks left. Sorry, 9 minutes left. 9 ticks, you'd hang me if we sat here for...
I'm surprised Coach Bassett didn't punt on that one, but I think given the wind conditions, I think that's why he decided to run and go for it.
Nah, I like going for it. You got to look at your risk versus reward on that. Handoff to number 11. That's Cunnan on the carry, and he's brought down for a loss.
That was number 22, Darian Webb on that tackle. That's Big D, or they call him D for short.
Yeah.
He's a fullback, and then he's also looks like a defensive end. I think he's playing that position right now.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, after a loss of 4 yards, going to bring up 2nd down and 14 for the Raiders. Both teams have struggled a little bit offensively, and here is that formation. This time they don't have 6 in the backfield, so this looks a little bit neater.
Boy, someone just saved a touchdown right there. Who
sure
is that,
did.
Will? Number 5?
The ball was carried that time by Ben Mast.
And Nicholas Weber, number 5, saved that touchdown. The hardest hitter on the team. Would rather run with the ball than be on defense, but I'll tell you what, I think he should stick with defense.
Yeah, if you can bring the lumber like that, kid, that's a good place for
no doubt. He's in the right position. Everybody wants to be a running back, but I'll tell you what, the players are in the linebacker positions.
Well, Mass picked up a couple yards, going to bring up 3rd and 12. And back to the pro set, wing to the near side of the
Looks
field.
like we have blitz coming.
And inside, he popped it outside. That was Jaffet Cruz on the carry. Busted outside for a gain of about 8. Take a look. Boy, nice hard run there.
That was excellent run. Took 3 guys to take him down.
Going to bring up 4th down, though. 4th and a long 2 yards there, Scott.
Yeah, you're right about that. Does he have a trick play for this, or is he just going to go for the first down?
Well, that play he just ran with Cruz was a dandy. That's the type of play I'd like to see on this. Maybe where you pop off tackle, and they're set up actually the same way.
Defense is a little confused right now. Let's see what they can take advantage of it.
They Grolsma on the carry. Did he get it? It looked like he was a little short.
Looks like he's short on that.
Yep. Officials indicate he's short. Grolsma on the carry, good for only a yard. And another turnover on downs.
Once
the defensive struggle continues.
Once again, number 8 making that tackle. Boy, they can't get around those corners, and they can't go up the middle. They got to change his offenses up a little bit.
Yeah, he did. He had a good thing going when he was working the tackle slot. The 4 and 5 holes. He was getting some yards there. I think he should have stuck with that. Maybe he'll take a look at halftime and make some adjustments.
Yeah, he's definitely changed his game plan.
Double wing are the Trojans. Leatherman under center, and we just had an illegal shift, I think they call that.
Yeah, you can't have both wings shifting at one time, can you? They're going to fly away.
Both wings were flying before the snap.
Right.
or at the snap, and the illegal shift is called. That's going to cost them 5 yards. Going to bring up first. It'll remain first down, but it'll be 1st and 15 now.
They just substituted in Nick Heisinger, number 38. And another one coming in is number 52, Nathan Voss on the defense. They're running those linebackers pretty tight.
Back to the double wing, our Bassett's Trojans. And who kept the ball? With 81 get the ball that time? Ethan Reichert?
Yes, he did.
Reichert on the carry, only good for about a yard. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 14 to go here.
Matt Leatherman was in on that also.
Trojans back out in that double wing. I'm not sure if they actually run an option or if this is a call.
Oh, coming back the other way.
That's a beautiful counter play run there. Number 8, Bryson Alexander takes the ball, and he rips off a gain of about 8 yards. Ball now out to the 26-yard line, going to be 3rd down and 5.
Remember, Bryson's the one that lost his jersey.
Oh, yeah.
So he played with either a new jersey or he found it. So if you're... You know, he seemed to think that that's why they lost, so maybe they'll win now he's got his original jersey back.
Well, back to the double wing. Leatherman under center. Reichert moving. Handoff to Alexander. Alexander working that same play around the outside, that counter. And picks up about 2 yards on the carry. Going to bring up 4th down and 3.
Carson Croonan had his foot. He wasn't going anywhere. He was on the ground holding on to him, and the rest of the Raiders finished him off while he was holding on.
Well, 4 minutes left now before the end of the half. Coaching staff of the Raiders getting a little excited. They don't want to give up this 1st down. 4th down and spot of the ball, actually give them 2 yards to go. Back into that double wing, and you may see Alexander on the carry again. Reichert in motion, and Alexander gets the ball on the counter, and they blow that up quickly, and that's going to be a change of possession.
Number 70, Dan Van Opsel. Now, is that the same Van Opsel that has a brother that's playing varsity this year?
Yes, yeah, his brother
Matt.
Goodness. His
yeah,
brother Matt
look at him play.
Varsity. Yep.
That was awesome play by him. He's a big boy, too. Look at his size. He's the tallest one on that team.
Yeah, all those Van Opstel boys are big.
Let's see what they can do now. They got good field position, don't they, Will?
Yeah, this is exactly what Coach Austin wanted. He's got the ball now on the 27-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Raiders. They're going to come out now in a pro set, wing to the near side of the field, and looking to pass. He's got a man open. Oh, just underthrew him, but under a lot of pressure there. Jimmy Grolsma was really getting pressured.
Well, he was well covered. In fact, he had 2 guys on him. I don't think number 8 once again was on him, and number 5, Nick Weber.
And I'm sorry, you know what? That was not Grolsma that threw that ball. That was Heisinger under center. They switched on me.
Well, giving us all kinds of mix-up, aren't they?
Nah, they're just
shaking it up,
keeping the old guy on his toes.
There you go.
Heisinger now under center. Grolsma's in the backfield, set up with Cruz. And takes a snap, hands off to Grolsma. And Grolsma picks up a couple of quick yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and 8.
Excellent hold on the off-tackle side. They can continue to do that, but if you see there's only 2 minutes left in this half, they're going to have to bust something loose really soon. They're still on about the 25-yard line. So they need to make something happen. They have the wind at their back. What do you think? Maybe put one up in the air this time?
Yeah, you know, Heisinger throws a nice ball. I'd certainly consider it here. You've only got 2 minutes left, so working out of the pro set, and they fake the handoff and try and work to the outside, and nothing there. Too much pressure coming up the middle. Handoff was to Jonas Smith, and Jonas is wrapped up quickly for a loss of 2.
By number 8 once again. They're really containing those corners. They're crashing down hard on those corners. They can't get around them on the run. They might want to think, like you said earlier, run on off tackle, kick them out.
Well, this is 4th down, Scott. 4th and 10, and I'm not sure if they call this a wishbone or a full house.
Yep.
But Heising is going to keep it.
Wow.
Yeah, actually thrown for a loss. Loss of about a yard and a change of possession.
That was was that 22 or 25 on that tackle? 22 on that tackle. Darian Webb. They're trying to work those corners, try to get around the corner. The pursuit's there. They're holding tight. They might have to relook at this at halftime.
Well, I see the coaches talking on the sideline, and if you look at those tackle gaps again, I hit on that earlier. They're doing a great job of containing. You got to start hammering them with quick hitters, or you're going to struggle.
I think you're
right
about that
that's what's
one.
happened.
I think you're right about that one, Will. Oh, got a timeout here, it looks like.
Raiders didn't like the looks of things as the Trojans came out, so they're going to call a timeout. Minute 23 left before the half. And I'm going to take a turn at the sponsors now, Scott. Our sponsors are Family Fare, Meyer, Pepinos, Superior Sport, Economy Photography, Bob's Butcher Block, Dr. Tyler Wolf at Georgetown Dentistry, and DSM Peptipro, our good friend Doug Bosch.
Oh, that's right, Doug Bosch.
Well, the Raiders call a timeout here, and I think they just didn't like the looks of things as the Trojans came out. I think they wanted to adjust their defense and try and prevent any big play opportunities from taking place.
They just brought in Nick Heisinger, and look where he's playing.
15
yards back.
Yeah, they got Heisinger. Yeah, about 15 yards off the ball as a free safety.
That's right.
So there's your true safety right there.
Linebackers are playing kind of loose too.
Handoff up the middle. That ball, was that to Vitaly Tiemann?
That was number 8 to number 8.
Oh, okay. Bryson Alexander on the carry. Oh, yeah, I see Vitaly over on the sidelines there.
Boy, they're not wasting any time. Look at this hurry-up offense.
Nope, smart. Coach Bassett is a smart cat. He's got them rolling. And a timeout has to be called by the Raiders. Look at that, see?
Yep. Mario knew he had to call timeout, or else he was going to be penalized for that.
Yeah,
Coach Mario.
Coach Bassett's got him cranking over there. He goes no huddle and immediately confuses the Raiders. They can't make the adjustments on the fly, and they've got to burn another timeout.
Sometimes coaches save those plays for the biggest game of the year, and that's what he did.
Yeah.
No huddle offense.
1 minute, 1 second left before halftime, and Coach Bassett must have something up his sleeve here, because he certainly has the Raider defense confused right now. There's a lot of coaching and adjustments going on over there. Well, while they're doing that, let's do this. WCET TV proudly brings you all the coverage of Jenison Cub football. We always appreciate them coming out here and taking care of us. We'd like to remind you to take care of them. Consider WCET for your charitable donations, particularly in the upcoming holiday season. Trojans back on the ball. Inside handoff, flag on the play. That came out of off the back judge, didn't it?
Yes, it did. It came out from the back there. I didn't see it myself, but there's a lot younger eyes down on the field than what mine are.
Ineligible receiver. Oh, wait. Illegal substitution was the call.
Wow.
Illegal substitution by the Raiders. Did they have 12 on the field? Is that what they have, Scott?
Yeah, it looks like they have 12 out there.
Wow, coming out of a timeout, and he still has 12 on the field.
Yeah, and he was moving around.
Oh, boy. That hurts.
That's a tough one. Got 54 seconds left in the half.
That
make
really
a error
hurts
like
because
that.
he just made up a quick 15 yards.
And that was coming off a timeout also, wasn't it, Will?
Yes. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's an unfortunate penalty because that really changes everything here. 1st and 10 now, 54 seconds left. Trojans have the ball working out of the pro set, wing to the far side of the field. Leatherman takes the ball and hands off to the deep back. I believe that was Cruz on the
number 8 once again.
Alexander on the carry. He bangs out about 8 yards, going to bring up 2nd down and 2. Take another look.
Watch how he runs square. His shoulders down. He's got that ball covered. No one's going to strip that from him.
He does a real nice job falling forward also. Timeout called on the field. That may have been called by Coach Bassett. I didn't see.
I think it was because it's close to a first down, but it wasn't a first down.
Yeah, 42.9 seconds left. Trojans are moving the ball quite nicely right now. I like these blast plays that they're running.
Well, I think they're catching them a little bit off guard. The quicker they move, the more it's throwing the Raiders off.
Yep, yeah, and we talked about that earlier. Coach Bassett sought some offensive advice from coaches Jerry Brundage and Chuck Block, and these plays look awful familiar right now, these blast plays.
Did he charge them by the play?
I don't know how they charged them, but they seem to be working out.
Oh,
and there's a play-action pass with a man deep.
Oh,
ball's tipped.
Intercepted.
And picked. Tipped and picked. Boy, oh boy.
Boy,
That was a nice pass, too. He had Reichert open, but great defense.
Once again, I think
Take another look at this.
Once again, I think Mother Nature had a play on that one. That
ball hung up a little, didn't it?
He went up, got tipped, and number 22 came in.
Wow.
Number 22, Xavier Austin on the interception.
Well, that's a huge defensive stand again for the Raiders, and I guess with the score being 0-0, all we can talk about right now is the defense, although they've had some flashes of brilliance offensively. Both teams have.
Neither one of these teams are game-breaking plays. They all just run a lot of power.
We had a play action with a pass to Cruz, and we have illegal procedure.
You're not going to see them bust any loose here, Will. You're just going to see them just pound it on each other. It's not going to be a high-scoring game, but they're very physical out there.
Yeah, I think you're right. 1st and 15 now. Ball on the 15, on their own 15-yard line. 36 seconds left in the half. And I'm not sure that the Raiders have big playability like you talked about before. I don't know if they have anything where they can break one open here and run that ball 85 yards.
They have the wind at their back right now. Oh.
And he's going to take a knee and go into the locker room. Unless Coach Bassett hits him with a timeout, which he's not going to do. He's going to let that clock run. That's going to be the end of the half. Scott, what do you think, man, other than the obvious defense?
Playing between the 40s, it seemed like most of the game.
It's
going to be tough.
Yeah.
We're going to see how they do the halftime. They're going to regroup in there. I think they're going to change some things up in the defense and offensively. We're going to have two different teams coming out here the second half.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're going to see some big halftime adjustments. Okay, Scott. Well, folks, we will see you after the half.
Hi, I'm Larry Treese from Healthcare Associates and Community Caregivers. Just like in sports, when it comes to home health care, you need a good team. We offer private duty nursing, Medicare services, and therapies. We're a part of the community too. We want to be there for you. Give us a call. Home health care at its best, 531-9973.
DJ's Pizza Plus is a proud sponsor of WCET TV High School Sports. Don't forget, sports fans, DJ's Pizza Plus has pizza by the slice anytime, 7 days a week. WCET would like to thank DJ's Pizza Plus for their support of WCET TV Sports.
If you want to stay informed of what's happening in your community, then your Grand Valley Advance newspaper is what you've been looking for. This weekly newspaper is packed full of area news stories, sports, syndicated columns, recipes, classified ads, announcements, display advertisements, coupons, and of course, garage sales in the community. Your courteous delivery person cheerfully brings your Grand Valley newspaper every Tuesday, and WCET would like to thank the Grand Valley Advance for their support through the years. The Grand Valley Advance is your weekly community newspaper.
WCET TV would like to thank DeWitt's Auto Service, located on the corner of Cottonwood and Baldwin, for helping out with the WCET station truck throughout the years. Along with DNX Internet Group, visit them at their website at dnx.net.
Discover the taste of Italy at Vitale's of Hudsonville. For over 40 years, the Vitale family has been providing West Michigan with authentic Italian dishes. Stop by Vitale's of Hudsonville after work and enjoy the game on one of our 5 big screen TVs. Or score big with your family by bringing home one of our award-winning pizzas. Enjoy your favorite Vitale's dish, anytime, anywhere, with our new Take and Bake menu. Serve the best. Serve Vitale's. Now you're getting fresh.
Welcome back, folks, to Jenison Cub football, 5th and 6th grade games. The Trojans against the Raiders. Trojans in the maroon, Raiders in the gold. My name is Will Kaiser. I'm here with Scott Jurtle, bringing you all the action tonight. All of our camera work and television coverage provided by WCET, your community education television station. Television. How many?
Television.
Television. I don't know.
I'm sure they played more than one television in the area, don't you? Defensive battle today, Well.
Yeah. 0-0 is the score, beginning of the third quarter here, and the story has been really one of defense. Neither offense, they've had some, like we talked about earlier, some flashes of brilliance, but nothing sustainable.
I don't think that the Trojans realize that the wind's blowing. Oh, there they go. They're bringing their deep guy up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
But he still looks pretty far back there. I don't know. You might see something fall in on that 45-yard line. It could be a scramble.
Boy, yeah, there's about 15 yards of open space there, isn't there? Cruz to kick the ball, and he kicks it deep. And they're going to be able to field that ball cleanly. Oh, nifty little run. Oh, the ball's loose. Ball's on the carpet. Raiders ball. Raiders ball. D. Webb had it in a beautiful textbook tackle. Face mask to football, bounced that thing loose, and it hit the rug.
And I think that we have an injured player down because of it. I think he got hit so hard. Let's see who it is.
Oh, you could be right. We have a Piper down.
That's what we don't like seeing in Cub football, and this is our first one tonight. Hope he's fine. Just maybe a little bit air knocked out of him, what it looks like.
Yeah, when I see the feet kicking, that's usually what it is.
That's a good sign. But every team showing respect to their opponent, because eventually they're all going to be on the same team.
Yeah, you got it.
Nice crowd we have out here, even though it's cold outside. We're in a nice warm booth up here, Well.
It's windy too, and I tell you, that wind is really strange. It's coming out of the west, but it's pushing from the south, and when it hits the stadium, it kind of swirls a little bit.
Yeah,
so
a lot of cups flowing around here. It looks like he's okay. It looks like it might be a hand, number 25.
Ian Leatherman. All right, I believe he'll be okay as he takes a little time to catch his breath and rub a little dirt on it. And the Raiders will take over on the Trojan 40-yard line. This is the best field position they've had tonight. They work from the shotgun, hand off to Cunnin, and he is running backwards. Oh man, but he makes the corner.
Was that a stiff arm he did on him?
Yeah, makes the corner and picks up some positive yardage.
Oh, I think we have another player down.
Yeah, there were some hard hits being delivered here tonight, folks.
I think the adjustment that they made at halftime was, guys, let's hit harder.
Yeah. Well, that was a nifty run by Carson Cunnin, and he ended up running about 50 yards to pick up 4 positive yards.
There you go.
You know, 2nd down and 6, and the Raiders, first play, they're moving the ball.
That was Darian Webb that got hurt on that. He looks like he's going to be all right. Hopefully we'll see him later on in the game. He's moving around a little gingerly, but I'm sure he's a trooper. I'm sure he'll be back in real soon.
Well, the Raiders are going to take another crack at this and see if they changed the spot of the ball here, and they moved it back a couple yards. It was a gain of 2. 2nd and 8, fake handoff kept by Jaffet Cruz, and he picks up a gain of 3 yards. Will bring up 3rd and 5.
That looked like number 70 that was on the tackle, Alex Bassett. We talked about him at the beginning of the game. We haven't seen much of him. He's just been in there grinding it out, and he was in there on that time. Excellent tackle by Alex.
There I see my friend Vitaly Tiemann also. He's working that right tackle spot on the defensive line. Raiders coming out in a bone. Inside handoff. Nice gain of almost 5 yards. Very close to a first down there, Scott.
Yeah, there was about half the team on that tackle of the Trojans, and he still was driving. He kept his feet going. He kept moving it. Let's see if he got first down.
What are they calling? Fourth down.
They're calling it
short
fourth.
by about a foot. Almost to the 30-yard line. I think if you cross the 30, you've got that first down. But this is fourth down, and we'll see if the Trojans bring the hammer here or if they let them have it. Inside handoff,
Nice
and
handoff.
he's got it.
That was a nice block by that offensive line.
Yeah, beautiful job. They ran right behind Dan Van Opstel on that.
Did they really?
Yep.
Boy, that Dan, he's a big boy, but he can move it.
He moves the pile. Well,
He did.
Him and Seth Strout also. Seth was really pushing him, moving him around there. Those two are partners over there.
Seth Strout, excellent player.
They got Xavier Austin, Seth Strout, and Dan Van Opstel moving that left side of the line. They're really pushing people around. Well, here they come. Twins out to the right-hand side. They're going to hand off to number 30. That's Jim Grolsma. Picks up about 3 yards.
That was a huge hole that he had off tackle there. They're just going to keep pounding it out here, I think.
2nd and 7 yards to go. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Boy, that wind is really blowing up there. I bet you're getting 50-mile-an-hour gusts out there because I'm watching some of the coaches and even the officials being moved around by the wind now. That poor fella holding the down marker almost went for a ride. And the handoff, I believe that went to Grolsma. Take another look at it here.
Boy, nice cutback on the right there, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Carson Cunnan on the carry. Nice piece of legwork by him. 3rd down and 5 after the gain of 3.
Playing him kind of loose on the defense. Bringing in a blitz.
Heisinger on the keeper, working around the outside. Oh, he got caught.
The tackle was by number 25.
Ian Leatherman.
Ian Leatherman.
Boy, he lost some yards on that. He might have lost 5 on that.
Boy, you got identical twins that look alike, and they have the same playing ability. Both excellent.
Well, fortunately, he only lost 3. I guess, unfortunately, he lost 3.
Unfortunately.
But that's going to bring up 4th down and 7 yards to go. 5.5 minutes left in the third.
We have a timeout for equipment right now.
Like referee Tim Salamone, he just signaled a timeout by the Raiders. Well, that might be a smart timeout. It's 4th down, and in this defensive struggle, somebody's got to take the bull by the horns here and see if they can put together a scoring drive.
Boy, you know, they move it a little bit, and then it's 4th down. I don't know, making some substitutions right now, too. Bring in number 31, Mr. Strict.
Oh, yeah. Clay Strick heading in the game. Talented young ball player. Plays defense right now, but he's coming in on offense to sub in. You might be surprised to find him get the ball right now, too.
I think the coach has something up his sleeve right now. Let's guess that might be it. Coach Mario, he always has something sneaky going on, so let's see what he does.
Well, he's going to take his time during this timeout to get things going. 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter. They need to pick up 7 yards for a first down here. And if they don't, they're going to turn it over on downs. This has been a decent drive for them. Started on the 40-yard line, Trojan 40-yard line, and I've been kind of back and forth, though, but they're doing the job. Full house, fumbled, snap.
We couldn't even see what play they wanted to do on that one. That's too bad.
No, fumbled, snap, and we're going to turn it over on downs. I'm not sure. It looked like maybe the Trojans recovered it, but either way, it was going to be their ball. On the 25-yard line, start the Trojans. Yep, ball was recovered by the Trojans. Nice job. Too bad they fumbled the snap on that. Yep. They didn't get that play off.
We didn't know what the trick play was going to be on that one.
From the 25-yard line come the Trojans. We'll see what Coach Bassett's got planned for us now. Had very moderate success with the traditional pro set wing formation with the blast plays. It looks like they might be running those again. This is going to be a quarterback keeper working around the outside, and that's a nice. Oh, the ball's on the ground. That's a fumble.
Oh, where'd he?
That's still loose.
Still loose. Yes, it is.
Recovered by the Trojans. What good fortune for the Trojans, and what a shame for the Raiders. Watch this hit. Wow. Big hit.
Boy, it was number 39 made that hit. It's an excellent hit on their side.
Well, Matt Leatherman on the quarterback keeper takes a big lick and coughs the ball up. But the good fortune was he had buddies around to pick it up, and they recovered it a yard over the first down marker, and now they have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 36-yard line.
Boy, the Trojans just can't get anything going right now with the turnovers.
Oh, they gave that ball to the Raiders. I was trying to figure out what in the world was going on.
Oh, yeah, I could.
That's what. Yeah. I'm sitting here, folks. If you can imagine this, bald fat guy pointing at his buddy over here, Scott Jurtle, and saying, "What in the world's going on?" We didn't realize that they had overturned that call on the field, and the ball had gone to the Raiders. So Raiders got possession of it. On the Trojan 36, just picked up 4 yards, 2nd and 6, and we'll see if we can keep our head in the game.
We'll try to do it, you know. And we need some more coffee up here in the booth.
We either need more coffee or more Jack Daniels.
There
I'm
you
not
go.
sure which. Working out of the pro set and the Wayne crossbuck play. Hand off to number 33. That's Jaffet Cruz, and that was a nice gainer there, a gain of at least 5 yards.
He's getting up real slow. He's getting up slow. I hope he's not. No, he's all right.
Yeah, he's got a little hitch in his giddy up there.
Excellent
3rd and 1.
Excellent runner. Holds on the ball real tight. Keeps his shoulders square and drives his legs.
Well, before the end of the first half, we talked about how we felt that they should use more off-tackle plays, more blast plays, more dive plays. We just saw a crossbuck and a blast, both of which were good yardage. Here's a little end around to Cunnin, and he's got enough for the first down. So it looks like they're starting to work those inside tackle slots, and they're moving the ball. There's a first down.
I think he wanted to go outside on that one, but contain man number 27 was there to turn him in, or else they might even got more yards. They're setting him up for running the inside to set up the outside.
Just over the 25-yard line in Trojan territory, the Raiders now with a nice first down.
Where they got everybody lining tight.
Yeah, they're back with that pro set, which they've been moving the ball on. And there's the crossbuck. And handed off to number 33, Jaffet Cruz again. And again, another nice 3.5, 4-yard gain.
Nick Weber, number 5 on that tackle. Hardest hitter on the team, they say. He's one that saved that one.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 6. And I believe at halftime they figured it out, Scott.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Moving the ball nicely here. And they are right back in that Cunnin on the far side in the wing. And working out of the pro set. Number 38, Heisinger with the handoff to Cunnin. He's got some running room. He's off to the races. Holy cow, he finally busted it.
There you go. They set him up.
Oh, that's a beauty. That's a beauty.
That was number 11.
52 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Number 11, Carson Cunnin.
Here we go on the replay.
Take another look at this. Great blocking. He's got him. I tell you, they ran that little counter.
Yep.
Everybody's running to the right. They hand it off to him. He cuts up perfectly.
The contain man was a little too deep on that one on the defense. He got underneath him. That was a beautiful play. Well executed.
So, first blood drawn by the Raiders. Looking for the PAT here, and what could be an extremely important PAT.
Trojans
back in the
need
pro
to hold
set.
this.
And the inside handoff. Did he get in? Grosma with the PAT, and it's good.
Give it to the big guy.
7-0, the Raiders are on the board. Take another look at that. Grosma powering in. Oh, nice reach, too.
Nice, yeah, he barely made it.
Nice reach.
That guy, look, if you take a look at him, short and stocky, what they call them, bowling balls. That's how he kind of runs, like a bowling ball. He's going to roll it right in there.
Well, this is going to be interesting now to see how the Trojans respond to that Raider touchdown. 52 seconds left in the third.
No, we really haven't seen much of the offense right now because they've had a lot of turnovers.
Right, right.
You know, let's see if they can put something together this half.
Well, again, they have that huge 15-yard gap in between their front line and the second line.
Yeah, against the wind,
now, I tell you, it worked out okay for them last time.
Yeah.
Because the ball was fielded by Alexander, but I don't think they need to have a guy
at the 20,
40 yards deep.
That's true. Good point there, Well. Hey, they might be onside kicking this thing. They're set up a little different than what they did before.
You know what? They could be. They're huddled up.
Before they broke early.
The officials time out right now. They're correcting the score clock. There we go.
They do have 7 guys on the front line anticipating that onside kick.
And the ball blows off the tee. Everything else is blowing around.
That's
My
right.
ball might as well blow around too. You see that Cruz replaced the ball, and he kind of motioned at it
he
to
said,
stay
stay.
put.
There you go. Oh, it fell over too.
Boy, the Trojans not making any adjustment for this
Not
onside kick at all.
He's got all his guys all the way back. They're not moving at all.
Boy, if I was Coach Austin, I'd run it anyway. Nope. He says they're going to kick it full.
Boy, they weren't ready.
No, boy, if you drop that ball just
on that
15
40,
yards deep, you're golden. And the ball comes off the tee again.
They need to get a holder now.
And the officials have declared that they're going to need to hold the ball. It's a good thing he changed sides. He might have got
he might have got kicked on
side.
that one. Yep. That was a smart coach.
Cruz has got it lined up, and he's going to kick it deep. And what a beautiful kick!
Kept it low.
Beautiful kick.
There's a hole there.
And heck of a return. Grossman's got some running room.
Nice run back.
Boy, oh boy, that was a 25-yard return on a 35-yard kick.
I was going to say he must have picked it up around the 25.
Yeah.
Found a nice hole, nice blocking on the line.
Boy, he didn't waste any time. I love that. He's just a good, solid north-south runner.
Straight up the middle is
Give
the way
him
he
the
ran
ball and go. Look at this. Picks a gap, slashes the daylight. He gets caught. But man, he rips off a 26-yard return.
It was a contained man that took him, too. He went right by everybody else.
And Grolsma hands off to number 22, D. Webb. Good for a pickup of about 3. Going to bring up second down. I think the Trojans need to stick with this also. I know they only picked up 3 yards there, but 3-4 yards, by golly, is all you need.
Yep, I think they're going to wear him down a little bit now. Let's see what they can do.
And if they continue to do this, if they take a page right out of the Raider playbook and continue to hammer them off tackle like that or inside the tackles, I think they'll be fine.
They need to hold on to the ball. That's going to be the key.
Well, that is the end of the third quarter. 7-0 Raiders. And while we got a break, I'll talk to you in a little bit about my love for WCET and everything that they do for us, but would you like to mention our
I'll tell you about
sponsors?
my love with Bob's Butcher Block and his Sizzler special he has on Saturdays.
Oh, boy.
Boy, and then there's always Dr. Tyler Wolf. Dave McConomy, a good friend of mine. I've known him for years over on Chicago Drive there in Hudsonville. Pepino's Pizza, who supplies our pizzas for our Cub football games. Meyer Thrifty Acres, everyone knows about Meyer, and Family Fare.
Meyer Thrifty, that, you know, they just call it Meyer now, but when you
we
and I
used
were
to call
boys,
it Meyer Thrifty Acres.
when you
That's
and I
right.
were boys, Fred Meyer was Meyer Thrifty Acres.
And you know what? Fred Meyer's still around because I met him about 3 weeks ago, and he's still doing well. He's an amazing gentleman.
Well, we sure appreciate our sponsors and everything they do for us. While we get ready here for the beginning of the fourth quarter, the Trojans lined up again in that double wing. That doggone thing, they're lined up so close it looks like a rugby scrum when they start moving around in there.
Unless he's trying to hit
Gonna
those corners.
Pitch it to Alexander.
Yep.
He's going to get to the corner. Oh, he's got a little running room. Oh, boy, look at him go. Alexander's going to take this one to the house.
Did you see someone went for the strip and they didn't go for the tackle?
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Wow, excellent run.
And just as I declare a rugby scrum, he busts loose. Take another look at this. Alexander in motion.
Right.
Oh, Leatherman just about had him.
Yeah, it looked like he went for the strip.
What a great run by Alexander.
He held
What
on
a
to that
great
ball tight.
camera view. See, now I can talk about
Now
WCET.
let's talk, yeah.
I can see the whites of Bryson's eyes. Great camera work by WCET. They do wonderful things for us. They give us this coverage every year, and we surely appreciate everything they do for us. And don't forget, folks, that they need your sponsorship and help. And particularly with this holiday season coming up, you know, it's a good opportunity for you to make a charitable donation to WCET. Also, if you would like to get a copy of this game and listen to my droning voice and Scott's lovely voice for an hour and a half or so, you can go to WCET-TV.org and get a DVD copy of this game.
No, you're all blessed that you don't have cameras on us. We have what they call radio voices.
Radio
and
faces.
not TV faces.
Right. Well, we had a Trojan timeout there. Coach Bassett knows, and we touched on this earlier, how vital the PATs are right now. The extra point right now is the difference in the game, and I wonder if Bassett is going to go for one now or if he's going to go for two.
That's a good thought. Well, he can go for the win or go for the tie.
I'll tell you, if it's me, I go for the win.
I agree with you on that.
And that's just the way I roll.
Because you look at their defense way it's set up, they think they're going to be running up the middle. Let's see what they do.
Here we go. Pro set, wing on the far side of the field. Grossman takes a snap, and he's brought down immediately.
Wow.
Holy Toledo. That was Jaffet Cruz that went hammering
Was
through
that
there.
really? Number 33, untouched.
Boy, oh boy, was that fast.
Boy, he had their number on that count, didn't he, Will?
Yeah, somebody had the snap count figured out because he jumped that pretty nice. Look at that. Holy cow, untouched. Flew right through the guard center gap.
That was crazy play. That might come back and haunt him, too, with only 9 minutes and 48 seconds left in this game. They're going to need some defense to get that ball back.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, the Raiders are lined up and receive, and this is kind of an unusual formation. Oh, no, now they're changing it up. And long kick.
Oh, you could get it. You could get it. Oh, he hesitated.
Boy.
He would have gotten it.
Very close to being recovered by number 27, Chris Gadbois.
Oh, I think he hesitated just a little bit too long.
Gadbois almost jumped on that rascal before it was recovered by the Raiders, who will retain possession and start on their own 39-yard line.
Chris scored 2 TDs during a game this year with a broken wrist. Tough kid.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not. He's a tough kid. I didn't know he was playing 2 games like that.
Wow.
Just one step behind it would have been his.
Very impressive. Here we go, Raiders. Line up in a pro set, wing to the far side of the field. And the handoff inside. On the blast play. Didn't see who got the ball there, Scott.
I couldn't. There he comes. Oh, can't tell.
Was that Cruz?
Number 33,
Yep,
yes it was.
Jaffet Cruz was the ball carrier.
They're going to keep
feeling out the bottom of the pile.
Well, if he can knock out 5, 6 every run, they're going to stay with that game plan, I'm sure. Coach Mario's
Absolutely. Why wouldn't you? Now, and you know what? I got to give him credit. We sat up here and we were a little bit critical in the first half. I know I was a little bit critical, saying, you know, that off tackle play was there. You need to hit the 4 and the 5 hole, and now he's doing that. There's a dive play, inside dive, nothing there. But I like the fact that he's hammering the ball inside.
Yep.
Grossman, the ball carrier that time, picked up about a foot.
He doesn't have the speed to hit those corners. That's why he has to keep going off tackle. Like you said, he hit it right on the head there, Well,
he's got Cunnan working the outside. Carson did a great job on that counter play. but that's more of a once-in-a-lifetime event versus a everyday grind-it-out, burn-the-clock, win-the-game type of mentality, which is what I think he needs to do right here.
He's got Van Opsel down there blocking for him up in that line, too.
And there's that counter play again, and there's a little bit of room, a lot of room. I believe that ball is coming back, though, because we got a flag in the backfield. That's why I'm not getting too excited, folks. He did run that in for a touchdown.
That was an excellent run.
But we have a flag coming up right here. Illegal shift call.
Oh, that's too bad. That was an excellent run. Too bad they have to bring it back.
A lot of celebration, all for naught. The ball's coming back. It'll remain third down.
Boy, watch his line blocking, sealing in that inside. So
he did the same thing too. The end over pursued a little bit. He cuts inside him. He's off to the races. Fantastic, Carson, my man. I'll give you an A++ for another fabulous run.
That Carson's an excellent runner. That's amazing run. That's too bad it's brought back on him. But he can always do it again.
That little counter reverse is it's like I said before, it's a nice play if it works. And they were very fortunate. It worked again, but with the illegal shift, yeah, it comes back.
Those defensive ends have to stay a little tighter on that. If they got to crash down hard like they are, but they're staying playing a little too loose on the outside. See if
third down and 8, Scott. And we have, that's that unusual formation. Handoff again to Cunnin. No, check that to Huizinga. Huizinga, oh, what a great
nice
stiff arm and an outstanding tackle by number 22, D. Webb.
The D comes through again.
That was a neat play. Huizinga, what a great run. Oh no, this is the
that was a touchdown.
Cunnin run.
Yeah,
yep.
That was your.
Well, Huizinga rips off a beautiful run. Good for 8 yards. Going to bring up 4th down and 1. And really impressive.
4th and 1. Let's see what they're going to do.
Here come the Raiders. They are set up again. We're going to take another quick look at that. Back to
they're
live
bringing
coverage.
a blitz up the middle.
Pro set. Inside handoff to number 33. Oh.
They had him. Oh.
I thought Cruz had the ball there. I got faked out, man, and that, unfortunately, is a change of possession.
They tried to bring it around the outside and fake the inside handoff, and they were no good. Someone had a hand on it, and the rest of his team came and finished them off.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was Strick who got the ball there or if that was Huizinga. It might have been Huizinga. Boy, that was a tough play, man. They had a nice drive going, too.
They're knocking out 4 and 5 at every time. They need one, and they come up a little short.
Well, folks, let me paint this picture for you. We have a 1-point ball game, as you can see. We have under 6 minutes left in this game. Trojans got the ball. They are in Raider territory with 1st and 10. Fake toss and the counter handoff inside to number 8. That's Bryson Alexander.
Oh. There's some flags on the field there.
We get a face mask?
I think it is.
Yes. I'm not sure if he's indicating a 5-yarder, an incidental, or a 15-yarder, a grasp, twist, hold, pull. That'd be a 15-yarder.
A 5-yarder there, Will.
5-yard. Well, that's good that it's not a 15-yarder because we hate to see somebody potentially get hurt on that play. But 5-yard incidental face mask brings up a 1st down for the Trojans. They are down by 1 point, 5 minutes left in this game. 1st and 10 from the the Raider 34-yard line. And the toss to the outside for Alexander. Not a whole lot there, but he chugged forward for a gain of about 3.
Good extra effort by Alexander. It looked like he was stopped for a loss. Just kept churning along, picked up 1 or 2.
And that's what you got to do right now. 2nd down and 6. That's what they're going to have to do right now. They're going to have to keep trying to move that ball ahead in 3- and 4-yard chunks like we talked about earlier. They did rip off that real nice one where Alexander took off around the outside from this wing formation. Fake toss to him, handoff to Reichert. Reichert's going to work that opposite side on the counter.
Well, he's
not a whole lot there. Gain
he's
of
tried
about a
that
yard.
play both sides now. He needs to mix it up a little bit more. it's third down. He needs to try something a little different. Time to pull out the stops. He's only got 4 minutes left in this game.
Yeah, 3rd and 5, down about the 28-yard line. And 4 minutes left in the game, Scott, like you said. Either Coach Bassett is the best coach in the world because he's going to burn the clock down to nothing. Yeah, here's a quarterback keeper working around the outside. Oh, and he gets shut down.
No, he got shut down on that.
That was number 30, Matt Leatherman, the quarterback, the keeper on the carry. Good for a gain of about a yard. Going to bring up 4th down and 4 on the 25-yard line.
I got to believe, Will, this is going to be a deciding play right here, whether the drive goes, whether they win or whether they lose.
Oh, are you kidding me?
And Mario calls a timeout.
The Raiders call a timeout with 3 minutes 40 left on a 4th down play. Okay, well.
Oh, the Trojans can thank him for that one.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. He's got to get his defense ready. He's got to get them set up and ready to go. Is that his second timeout he used?
I think it is, Will.
Yeah. So he's only got 1 timeout left, which may hurt him if the Trojans were to score here.
You know, one thing we didn't see that we pointed out in the first quarter was that hurry-up offense. And that hasn't happened either.
Oh, yeah. Where Bassett, the Trojans, ran the hurry-up.
Yes, they did. We haven't seen that yet. Catch them a little off guard. They were catching them on substitutions, and they haven't used it since.
Yeah, you're right. Well, the officials are going to bring the boys back out there. Trojans have the ball now. 4th down and about 3 yards to go. Ball is on the 25-yard line in Raider territory. Trojans have the ball, setting up in the double wing here. Alexander in motion. They toss to him. He's going to work around the outside. He's got a little running room.
Think they gave it to him.
Boy, that's not close.
Think they gave it to him.
Did they?
Number 55 signaling it is.
Oh, you could be right.
There
And
he
it
goes.
is.
Wow.
Oh, boy. What a great effort. I didn't think he had that.
He ran the same play 3 times in a row, and he gets the first down.
Wow.
Nice pitch.
In coach's terminology, we might call that something else, but in layman's terms, I'll call that gutsy.
That's a very good.
How's
You're
that?
right about that one. That's a very gutsy move.
Coach Bassett gets away with one there, I'll tell you.
Let's see what he does his next bag of tricks.
Down to the 22-yard line, 1st and 10. 3:29 left. 7-6. Trojans are down. Now, who called that timeout? Was that a? That Trojans called that.
Yes, they did.
So they each have 1 timeout left. And here come the Trojans. What do they got, man?
That's first down.
I'd like to see him throw that play-action pass again out of the pro.
Right now would be a good time to do it.
Now they're set up to do it.
They're coming to the right side.
No, it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Leatherman gets caught quickly, picks up about a yard.
I'll tell you what, Coach Mario sees when the Trojans load up on the right side. That's the way he's going. They're going to have to mix it up a little bit more than that because they're lining up all on the right, and then they're running to the right.
I'll tell you, there's 2 plays that'll work in that case: a fake toss and a naked boot going the other way, or that play-action pass.
You're right, and they're not seeing that.
And I haven't seen that play-action pass looked good when they tried it earlier. It got hung up in the wind, but they got the wind to their back now. Leatherman under center, double wing, Alexander in motion. Inside handoff.
Oh, quick hitter.
Got some running room.
Fouls his blocker.
Good for a first down and more. Darian Webb, D. D. Webb moves that ball about 14 yards all the way down to the 8-yard line. 1st and goal on the 8.
Ethan, number 81. Nice downfield blocking. Excellent downfield blocking. Look, here he is right there. Got him a few extra yards by using his body to screen him out.
Great camera work, great replay. Scott, I don't know if you realize this, but Coach Austin just called his last timeout.
That's an interesting move. Is that a strategic move, as they put it?
Well, it has to be because I would think I would want to save my timeouts. He called 3 defensive timeouts. I think I would want to save them in case the Trojans score and I've got to go back and try and score a touchdown. I'm going to want those timeouts. They're going to become precious.
I think you're 100% correct. I think that's going to come back and haunt them. He burned up a few. There's 2 minutes left in the game. He could have 2 minutes to make an excellent drive.
Well, or he could make utter fools of us both.
That's right.
And
that's been known to happen before, too.
call the perfect defense here and shut him down. But first and goal from the 8. Here come the Trojans in the double wing. Alexander in motion. And the fake handoff, and he gives to Riker going around the other way. Oh, and Riker gets caught.
55.
Brilliant tackle by number 5, Austin McElroy.
Sometimes as a running back, you have to be patient and wait for your lineman to get out to make the blocks. He got a little bit ahead of his blockers, and that's what happens. That was a touchdown.
Well, this is even more interesting. Second down, that was a gain of 2, and they're now on, maybe not, a gain of 1. They're now on the 7-yard line, second and goal, and the Trojans just spent their last timeout.
Boy, I don't know about this one, Will, but they're on the field. They might be seeing a lot more than what we are.
Well, and again, we look like the court jester. If
you never know.
If he scores on this play, it's Will and Scott, the court jester.
Yep, he wants to set up for a good play. Let's see how he sets himself up, and he looks like he's going to go with that double wing again.
Back to the double wing. Matt Leatherman under center. Alexander in motion, and he gives inside to number, who was that?
That's that quick hitter again.
Was that, I didn't see who got it on the inside
That was
handoff.
number 5.
Was that Weaver?
Webb. Number 22, Webb.
Oh, D-Webb. Yep. D-Webb's the up back on that.
See, everyone's going on that motion now. They're doing that quick
and I'll tell you,
underneath.
he ripped off 6 yards, and it is third and goal on the 1. Big play right here, Scott.
This is all the marbles.
He's got the toss going to Alexander. He's working around the outside. Stuffed up, and let's see where they mark it.
Boy, this is and he's got.
Oh, boy, they shut him down. Fourth down,
no timeouts left.
A minute and a half left.
Wow, this is when you need that timeout right here.
I don't even know what to say. This is really exciting. This is the make or break play.
This is it.
You're on the 1.5 yard line. This is 4th down. Minute left in the game.
This is an unbelievable game.
Quarterback keeper. He's got it up the middle.
No, he might
be
get
short. In? There's no indication from the officials.
No,
he's short. They held him. Raiders hold.
Unbelievable.
Raiders hold. Quarterback keeper.
Who was on that tackle?
Wow, there was just a massive humanity. I know the inside linebacker, they're led by Jaffet Cruz and Clay Strick.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Strick was in on that one. He's been all over all day long.
Well, I'll tell you, now this is going to be real interesting. Are you ready for this? If they get a safety here with 1:06 left, they're on the 1 foot line. If they get a safety, they win.
I think you bring in the house. I think you bring
absolutely. You got to send everyone.
But he's not. Look, he's not set up for that.
Oh, he's not. He's got him soft. Unbelievable.
And no timeouts left either.
No, so the clock's going to run. Clock is running. They're going to spot the ball. So they have one play now. They got to send the house here. They got to send everybody up the middle.
They got to stack everybody, but they're not. Look, they're leaving everybody on the outside.
That's a terrible play call. Terrible play call. Defensively, you've got to fire everyone in. You got to assume this is a quarterback sneak because it's the only play that you can have where the quarterback won't be caught in the end zone.
Even their linemen are playing it that way.
Terrible
you can tell
play
what they're
call.
doing.
Get in there. We got a flag on the play. False start.
That's half the distance.
Oh, boy, we're going to get another playoff. 28 seconds left. This defensive battle has become extremely exhilarating.
It has been.
Well,
what are they on, about a half a foot line there?
Here's his last chance. He's got to pack everyone up the gut and just go. When that ball moves, they got to go yesterday.
I think he's setting himself up for that right now. It's hard to tell, but he still has a few guys on the outside.
Yep, that's fine. He's got to have probably 7 guys up the gut
number
right
55's
now.
ready to go. Number 20's ready to go.
Here it goes. Delay a game. Half the distance again.
Boy,
that ball can't go back any further.
No.
They're on the 1-inch line.
It's
They're going to do it again. 2 seconds left. No timeouts. Clock stops because of the penalty. This is the last play, folks. This is it. Great camera view. Look at this. The mass of humanity starts and ends right here.
Oh, they did it again.
Full start again.
Oh. I've never seen this before, Will. How about you? Of all the years I've been watching Cub football.
This is absolutely amazing. This is insane.
And we have a cameraman right down there in the corner.
I don't know how they got 1.5 on the clock when no time can expire on a dead ball foul. But either way, it doesn't matter. With 2 seconds or 1.5, this is the last play of the game. Look at this camera angle. Holy crud.
No,
I think he's moved the ball.
Yep, they pushed him out.
He's moved the ball. They won the game. That's it. Raiders win. Raiders win.
That was
Take another look. That's all they need. Great job.
Look, and he brought his backs in and just pushed it.
Great job by the backs to come and push the pile. That's
Excellent
outstanding.
Call. I wonder if they work on that at practice.
Wow. Fabulous win by the Raiders. Great effort by the Trojans. What a game. What an incredible ending.
I've never seen an ending like that before.
Never seen this before. Thank you to all the folks at WCET, all our sponsors. Great camera angles. Wonderful job by you guys. I'm always impressed with your work, and I thank you. Scott, this has been a fun night. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow night. We're going to do this all over again. We have championship games tomorrow night.
Championships tomorrow night. Be ready. Come on out.
Exciting stuff, man.
Thank you.
Okay, for WCET and Scott Jurtle, this is Will Kaiser. Thanks, folks.
Have a good night.